Hey everybody, happy Thursday. Welcome to Unqualified Experts. I'm not flustered, but guess who called me? Not just like a little woo. Guess who called me literally like 2 minutes ago? And it was a pain in the ass to answer for whatever reason. But my little sister called me. My little sister called me from prison. There she is. Oh, Nick, that's not the nicest picture to put up. There's better ones. We have better pictures of my little sister. We don't have to put her mugshot up every time. There she is. Hi, little Cece. Anyway, hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much, Saw. Hi, Andrew. Hi, Saw. Hi, Johan. Hi, Backhands. Hi, Alexander. Oh, shit. I need the mouse when you're ready for it. But I can still see that. Backhand, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you for love and hugs and hearts and all of the positiveness that's happening in my chat right now. Salahus, thank you so much for the super chat as well. $5 super chat. Get it. Woo! Hey, Blue Stroll is here. I saw Daniel. Daniel's tired, so apparently Backhand's in charge of bullying the chat. Is that what I just read? Of course I accepted the call, Healer. I haven't talked to her in like a month. So it sounds like she's doing pretty good. What's up, Elsid? Welcome to the stream. Hi, Thomas. Johan, you tell her about her bevy of suitors. I have told her about her bevy of suitors. Like, hi, Matt Amos. Welcome to the stream a few times. What's up, Steve?
She only likes you for old and like drugs.
No, Nick says she only likes you if you're old and you like drugs. No. Okay. Her boyfriend's in his 50s.
How old is she?
Younger than that. No, I didn't see the Doctor Who filming shot. The Doctor Who filming shot from like the new Doctor Who. Yeah, there's no way Backhand's going to be able to be a bully. But I only got to talk to her for like 2 minutes because Nick had already hit the live button and I was like, oh, Cece. She said she's going to call me back in 2.5 hours. She promised. So I was like, okay. Hi, WAF. Thank you so much. He said I have a great dress and great boobs. Old Nerdy Soshi asked about me. I'll let you know as soon as I actually get a chance to talk to her and I have to tell her about all of her suitors. Yeah, so got to talk to my little sister yes, it's terrible. Of course it's terrible. I've just given up. I gave up on new Doctor Who a long time ago. I've honestly stopped watching it and I'm not even upset by that fact. And I thought Nick liked men in their 50s, said Alexander.
Why,
Nick says, why, you know any? He's looking for a sugar daddy? Is that what we're after here? I think Nick's looking for a sugar daddy. Healer says, I'm 48, stable, sane, and hate drugs. All right, that's good. Nick says, no, you're not for her. I need someone that's going to keep her away from the meth pipe, all right? That's all I'm asking for here. Hi, Ron. Hi, Reese. Reese, you're still playing Mortal Kombat 1? Thank you so much. All right, have fun playing. I hope that you don't get your ass totally handed to you this time. What's up, Hippotwattamus? Welcome. 19th bikini in a row and 69th bikini tonight. Saw that is so awesome. Thank you for keeping track of that, by the way. You're a goddamn gem because there's no way my brain can hold that information. It just isn't going to do it. I heard there's a spinoff being made, and that's all I have on Doctor Who and no more. Daniel, I will say this. Hi, Wicked Steel. Thank you so much. I don't wear this dress as much as I should, I feel like. I'm curmudgeonly and cantankerous, and I'm in my late 60s, and I take a lot of drugs for chronic medical conditions. Johan, you look great for being in your late 60s, my friend. All right, well, if you know what, my sister could use someone that's a little bit curmudgeonly and cantankerous. I feel like that would be good for her. She's very bubbly. Someone needs to bring her down a peg or two. You guys think I'm bubbly. You guys should meet my sister. I so badly want my sister to come over here and do a show with me at some point, like a live stream. It'll still be a couple of years because she's in prison. But I saw that, by the way, Backhand. Hi, Dax. Hi, Lone Wanderer. DL. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hi, Crank It Up. When are you going to be on Rap or Legions of Skank next? Crank It Up anytime they ask me. If they ask, although Shannon did ask me one time and I couldn't make it. It was kind of last minute. I wish I was able to, but I couldn't. Thank you. Oh my God, Hippotwattamus, thank you so much. I'll talk about my workout today in just a second. But yeah, anytime. I've never been asked to be on Legion of Skanks, which I understand because that's a very comedy-based show. And I'm not a comedian, so I totally get it. But I would go on it 100% if they asked me anytime. Anytime. Reese, totally. Oh, Slosher. Thank you so much for the super chat. A Canadian 28, an orange boy. He said, aloha, gorgeous. Aloha, Slasher. I said no to drugs. They didn't listen. You were force-fed drug, Slasher? That's crazy. I hope they got those people. I hope they weren't for free. That's wild. Good for you. You did all you could, I'm sure. Johan, I'm 40 on the outside and 83 on the inside. I feel you, my friend. I feel you. Hi, Spike. Hi, Outlaw 2. Outlaw 2, I'm so happy that you're still driving and that nothing bad has happened so far. I'm assuming that you're stopped and that's how you're texting. How much longer do you have on this insane 60-hour road trip? How much longer? You poor sweet soul. When you get home, you're just going to have to lie down and sleep or like run around the block 8 or 9 times. I got dibs on the sis. You actually are next in line. I think Outlaw 2 because it was exploited, but I think he got a girlfriend. Ditterson also got a girlfriend. Old Nerdy, how in line did you want to be for little sister? What's up, Nathan G? I'm just like auctioning off my little sister. This is ridiculous. I've already told her this. Thank you, Crank It Up. I'm glad you think I'd be amazing. Because I'm so good at words. They have me on the show because I'm amazing. Thank you, Alexander. People on Reddit think you think you're a comedian, though. Oh, do they really? I'm sure they do. I'm sure Reddit's not a crazy, horrible place with horrible things said about me at all. Never at all. Hi, Josephus Comedy. What's up? Mindless. Welcome. Mindless. I've never been on SDR show. That's a good point. What's up, Salty Doghouse? What's up, Sizzle Chest? I can't say words. Only the first sample. Oh, God. Wait, what? I don't know if I could hold my own. Oh, only the first sample was free. Hey. We text and drive, we die like men. So far, Outlaw 2. But I think there might be someone I can't remember. Hi, Discount Superhero. What's up, Thomas? What's up, John? So yeah, Comedy of Errors. That's my life, my friends. Hi, Spike. Yes, the amazing Xia. That's my stage name. I'm killing it today. So yeah, I'll talk about some stuff and then we'll jump into some unqualified experts. We'll read some problems from the internet. There's always some wild shit going on there. Yeah, so I got to talk to my sister for a little bit. That was awesome. The gym today was fucking great. I had such a good workout. And it's always weird to me when I get good workouts during my insomnia week. Hey, what's up, Count Tacula? Welcome to the stream. Is my little sister 35? Alexandra, I hate you. I'm just kidding. I love you. But no, she's not. She's younger than that. I'm heading home, maybe 8 hours left. Okay, that's a long. That's not terrible. What up, Chem Dog? Words are very hard for my poor brain. I text 10 speed because I are smart. I want a proper update on CC when you have the second call. I like knowing how she's doing. I feel like the chat is so invested in her now. And it's funny because I talk about her so often. But she just doesn't. I know she understands what I do and I've explained it and she totally gets it. She's not stupid. But I think it's a little bit of a weird concept for her. She's like, wait, what? And I'm like, yeah, so I have a Discord and she didn't know what Discord was. So I had to explain it. And I was like, yeah, everybody loves you. They always want to hear updates on your life. And I talk about you a lot. And whenever she tells me like those crazy drug stories that I tell, I always ask her if it's okay if I tell the story. I'm not just, talking about this shit. I mean, I'm sure I could, but I wouldn't do that. So I always ask her, I'm like, is it okay if I tell this story? And she's like, yeah. So maybe I can get some more cool stories out of her. And yeah, we'll find out how she's doing, get some updates. Because it's been a couple of months since I've talked to her. She said she gets really depressed in there, which is understandable. And she doesn't want to talk to people, which I totally get. What's up, Blue Waffle? WAF. Hi. You guys are being so sweet. Oh, giggity.
Oh, giggity, 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 goo.
The amazing Zia, watch her pull a rabbit out of her nightstand. Of course I'm a simp, Snafu. Hey, what's up, push-ups? Welcome to the stream. I feel like I haven't seen you in my chat. Is this your first time in chat? Now, I have a face to the name. I know what you look like. Only complicated thing with your sister is firearm rights. Yeah, that's going to be tough because she's a felon, Outlaw too. So's my father. He can't own guns. I'm not a felon, though. If I wanted a gun, I could get one. Not with fucking unalive himself down there, though. Absolutely not. Mindless, she went to jail when they still had bunny ears on the TV. She's been there a while, but maybe not quite that long. I hate trying to push through the 20 minutes of Stairmaster after my workout. It's hard not to take a break. The Stairmaster is really, really tough, Saw. That's one of the hardest cardio machines of all of the cardio machines, and that's also what I use, like the rotating stairs. Hey, Jen's in the chat. What's up, Jen? Fun fact, I sold Cece a car a long time ago. Oh, no way. What did you sell her? What car was it? I wonder if I was still living on the island at that point. What's up, John Edgar? Thank you so much. You guys are being wonderful. Oh no. Okay, your sister is 29, 10 years younger than you. All right, you're all out of here. I'm booting Healer. I'm booting Alexander. Band. No, I'm just kidding. I love you guys. Hi, Tricky. Welcome to the stream. You made it. Oh no. All felons should own guns. I agree, Lone. I agree. Hey. Zia only simps for me. Sorry, Nick. That's okay, Johan. Nick understands. But I do have to say, I also simp for Lena. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows as soon as I bring Lena up, it's about to be a simp fest, and there's going to have to be drinks all around in the chat. Felony is a fucking amazing stripper name, Salty Doghouse. Hi, Randy. That is an amazing stripper name. That's actually such a great idea. Or Melanie the Felony. Your sister can still make laser pew pew sounds when pointing at people. That's true, John. That's a good point. It's a lot more than Daniel. I hate you. I hate you too. You're on the list. Get the bucket, Nick. Everybody drink. Pew, pew, pew. She does what I do. I'm banned. Time to unlike and just watch TNF. Fine. I'm not banning you. You sent me Bucky and you sent me... Okay, Healer, don't judge me, all right? Don't judge me, you guys. You're following her. Good, you should be. Yes, I watch her Halloween try on Alexander. What do you think this is? I watch a lot of her content. I just love hearing her talk. Her voice is so sexy. In some states, there are processes for ex-felons to get their rights back, i.e. guns, voting, etc. Oh, that's right. My dad also can't vote. I come from a real winner of a family. Hi, Pepe. Thank you, Count Tecula. This is my dress. I'll show you. I'll show you guys. I did the thing. I put on the dress, and I'm wearing it. Oh boy, we're killing it. Lena's ass is perfect, Alexander. It's perfect. Felony and misdemeanor. They're a team. Hi, Steph. Welcome to the stream. Healer, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't judge. You don't judge ever. I've never seen you judge. Anyway, don't judge me. That candy corn squashmallow you got me, I sleep with it every night. It's in my bed right now. I cuddle it while I sleep. Please don't judge me. I'm going to cry. I judge you before you even tell me what you did, but go on. I knew it, Daniel. I knew it. John, yeah, I would imagine it was a shitty old card that you sold my sister, by the way. I saw that, and then my brain skipped over it because we were talking about nonsense. I watched it with the sound off. Video was still excellent. Yeah, you don't need the sound, but you should listen to her voice because it's perfect. I'd super chat, but Cody might end up in the corner in a fetal position. She's taking all my super chats. Johan, no. At night, you just hear him whispering in bed. Johan, was that a red boy? Johan, no. He's just like shaking. I wake him up. I'm like, cause it's the week I go down to visit him. I wake him up. I'm like, Cody, you were just dreaming again. The Old West, they gave you back your firearms as soon as you were released from prison. The Old West sounds cool. I like that. Cecil's stripper name is STD. Oh my God. So my workout today was amazing. And thank you guys so much for 6,700 subscribers, by the way. Getting really close to 7,000, which is getting pretty close to 10,000. It feels really awesome. I just started putting time into YouTube a few months ago, and I just am... It feels very good, and I'm very happy, and yeah, this has been very rewarding, and I just love this little group of humans. WAF, I know I'm showing my panties off all night. It's just gonna happen. How is this, TLZ? It's only 23. Some stuff don't add up right now. Wait. What are we talking about, Alone? Sci-Fi Twist Healer is the candy corn plushie. I knew it. What transition were we talking about now? That's my ADHD brain. That's how my transitions work. Panty's not the best thing in the world, but right next to it, right on top of it, Salty Doghouse. What were we talking about? My workout. I had a great workout at the gym today is what I was saying. My Bulgarian split squats are up to 70 pounds, and my legs are fucking shaking, and I'm dying. It feels really good. I definitely feel it in my ass. So today, let's see, what did we do? I did hip thrusts, 230 pounds. Killed it on that one. That felt awesome. Bulgarian split squats. I did incline dumbbell press, 30 pounds on that. I did some cable tricep push downs. Today was a push day. So yeah, it was a lot of stuff like that. And it felt awesome. And I got a really, really fantastic workout in. Guys, by the way, I don't know, what did Tricky say? If you're telling him, oh, Tricky said shh. I was like, why is Healer telling Tricky to shh? That's why. I knew it. You and Anna trapped on an island. How long before you get her to go, Les? I don't think Anna's into girls like at all. I feel like that'd be really hard. Challenge accepted. No, I'm just kidding. Do you specifically go out and buy new outfits for streaming? I've rarely seen you in the same thing twice. Count Tecula, I actually do not. And it's funny because I feel like I wear the same stuff all the time. Nick will get clothes. Like he goes to Amazon and he sets the settings to $10 and under. And anything that's on sale, he'll just like get random stuff that I can wear on stream, which is really nice. Yeah, you guys, I might stop burping on camera. I listened to a burp compilation and I grossed myself out so much. I don't know if I can do it anymore. Cameras can be so small these days. All right, so I'm burning this plushie. Legs shaking and I feel it in my ass. Your younger sister be locked up for a bit and folks trying to act like you old. Lord, I know. They tell me I'm so old. The next time you visit to the gun store, ask for a plasma rifle with an Austrian accent and see what happens. I don't think I could do an Austrian accent. I don't even know what that is. Anna's into dirt and Mio. Johan, it was so funny. The first time that I met Anna in public, in person, God, it was also in public though, was at the Boston Fan Expo. I think last year. Last year. It wasn't this year. And we stayed in a hotel room together, separate beds. But she carried around this Mio in her purse and she put it in everything. And every time we were at the bar, because I'm sober, she'd get a drink. And every time she would get a drink, it was so cute. She would get a drink and then she would make sure to order me one. She's like, and she needs a seltzer. And then she'd just squeeze a bunch of Mio into my drink. And it was just like every single time. And she's like, you're welcome. Like all drunk. She's adorable. Austrian accent, Schwarzenegger, Terminator reference. Oh, yeah, he is Austrian, right? I'll be back. Cody! Acting like you don't even know. Austrian is just German. Oh, okay. Yes, Arnold is. I still can't do it. Cody, acting like you don't know how to spell my name. I text you and you didn't know you were alive, so ignore it. Oh, there it is. I see it. Yeah, I was like making dinner and getting ready for the stream and rushing around a little bit before the stream started. Austria is South Germany, basically. What does Austria have that we should check out? Like, what would be the reason we go to Austria? So anyway, that's my workout update. That's my little sister update. Let's get into some of the unqualified expertising. All this stuff is... Okay. No. Stop giving me notifications. I found out my girlfriend stayed at my friend's last night. My girlfriend of 3.5 years just confessed that she stayed over at my friend's house last night. They have a mutual friend who had her 21st last night, and she said that a few of them all went back to his house to drink and celebrate more once everyone left the venue. When I asked her why she didn't come home after that, she said by the time everyone stopped drinking, it was 4 a.m. and didn't want to wake me up when she knew I had work in the morning. So she just crashed there and reassured me she wasn't the only one who stayed and that she slept on the floor in the lounge, which is when I start getting more inside my head because his house is massive. His parents have 4 spare bedrooms with queen-size beds in them and the guest house with 2 bedrooms, but she claims that she slept on the floor. I'm paranoid because they had a thing for each other back in high school that never saw the light of day because after she met me, she completely stopped being interested in him. And the fact that she also didn't tell me about staying at his and hid it from me. She hid it from you? The only reason I found out was because she was showing me a TikTok on her phone and a notification popped up from my friend saying, kind of wish I asked you to stay and clean up your mess with a winky face. Oh, this is sounding bad. I just looked at her and she quickly jumped up and confessed she said, sorry, she should have told me. When I asked her who else stayed, she just named friends who would vouch for her anyway, whether it was true or not. I also have always trusted my friend, but he's always been someone who always stood up for me, and he's never once lied to me. Once he ended up having feelings for an ex of mine who at the time I was completely still in love with, and he knew it would hurt me, but asked for my permission anyway. He's just always been so honest with me. I asked him about her staying over and just said, don't worry, bro. I made sure she was all good. I didn't ask for more details because I don't want to make it out like I'm questioning them both until I'm certain. Am I overreacting? I can't tell if it's just me and my insecurities based around my past relationship or if it's suspicious. It's driving me insane. And right there we got a freaking orange. I look up and there's an orange flash across my stream, and it is none other than the one and only Ricada Law. Nick Ricada, ladies and gentlemen. Nick, thank you for super chatting, and thank you for popping into the stream. He says, thank you for the orange boy, by the way. She belongs to the street. I just spit. She belongs to the streets. I got so excited. The streets. I don't know why I said it like that. Johan said she cheated 100%. She belongs to the streets. To the streets. Everybody's saying she belongs to the streets. It sounded like she cheated, right? It really does. Hi, Chris. It really sounds like she cheated. To me, that sounds sketchy as fuck. Healer. My advice, sleep with all her friends, even the men that tell her nothing happens. Healer. Slasher, thank you so much for the Canadian 5 super chat. He said, should have worn a less sexy outfit. No one is going to see you change from this. Oh no, even into something smaller? Maybe I could just wear the underwear. Do you think that I would get in trouble for just wearing underwear on? I've done it on Cody's channel and I didn't get in trouble. We could do that in a fun little top. I don't know. We can make it fun. She belongs to the sheets. Oh my God, old nerdy. You're a goddamn genius. You're a goddamn genius, old nerdy. She belongs to the sheets. Cause she a hoe. Oh my God, he needs to ask what the mess was. What the hell? If it's not sexual, she's a horrible house guest. Yeah. First of all, hi Keanu. We have Keanu in the chat. Oh my God, I feel so like flustered right now because Keanu's in the chat. Nick Ricada's in the chat. Cody's in the chat. There's a bunch of celebrities in the chat. If you guys aren't subscribed to their YouTube channel, you friggin' should be. I don't know what you're doing. Otherwise, all of them. Okay, I just turned YouTube and I need to get a look at the underwear to understand what is happening. Hi, Michael. Welcome. Bikinis are basically underwear. That's what I always say, Tricky. I've worn my underwear to the beach before. So, Keanu, that was actually I don't know, Daniel, but I love it. That was actually going to be my question. What kind of mess are we talking about here? Are we talking about vagina mess or are we talking about puke mess? Like, what did she do? The winky face isn't great. The thing that, see, if that happened to me, if I was in that situation, best be old nerdy. James Lynch, thank you so much for the super chat. $2 from James Lynch. He says, sounds suspicious, but we are hearing his version. That's a good point. It does sound suspicious that she hit it. If I was in that situation, I would literally call Nick or text him and be like, hey, I'm staying at Dennis's. I gotta stay on. Not that I drink. This would be like in a world where I'm a drunk Xia. If I, for some reason, this would never happen, but I'm just saying, if I was, hi, Sam Adams. If I was in, there's a very wet spot. Oh my God. She went home like a glazed donut, Tricky. Like a glazed donut. Like Johanna aren't enough for you. You need celebrities. I just feel so special. Hi, Professor Pooh. I really like your name. Anyway, I would healer. You sound so bitter. No men have ever cheated ever. I've never been cheated on by guys ever in my entire life. 5726. So close to a bikini. We are close to a bikini. That's not bad. Hi, Bob Saget. Welcome to the stream. Anyway, I would text him one-eyed because that's how I used to be able to text when I was drunk. The only way I could do it. One-eyed text him and be like, hey, staying on Dennis's couch because I'm wasted. And he'd text Dennis and Dennis would be like, yeah, she's passed out on the couch. And he'd probably throw a blanket over me or throw a blanket at me. And that would be the end of it. So he would know immediately where I was and what was happening. The reason that this sounds sketchy to me is the fact that she lied about it and she didn't tell him. And then she jumped up really quick and acted kind of embarrassed when he saw the text message. That's, to me, the huge red flag. It's not necessarily that she went back with a group of people and passed out if that's actually what happened. It's the fact that she hid it, and that sounds very sketchy. Bikinis are for educational purposes, so I'm sure YouTube will be lenient on you. I agree. Hi, Ravenclaw. Hi, Ashley. I've got to teach about anatomy. What's up, Randy? Welcome to the stream. And Calm Day Club waiting for Kurt Metzger to come on stage. Woohoo. Oh, shit. Sam Adams, enjoy. Kurt Metzger is awesome. Everyone has cheated or been cheated on, whether they know it or not is another thing. You might be right, Daniel. Jesus, that's depressing. Yeah, you might be right. That's actually very possible, right? I guess. Ugh. All right. It's suspicious. Yeah, it's very suspicious. Sex cheat codes is still cheating. What's a sex cheat code, Elmer? Yeah, she's drunk. She keeps stripping and humping the lampstand. No, I would just be like, can we get McDonald's? Hey, can we stop? Can we go through the drive-thru? I need some nuggets. That'd be me. Empress new panties invisible. There's a video on YouTube where girls are supposedly doing try-on model clothes, but they'll be in literally string bikinis. So, of course, the bikini is cool with YouTube. No, not the bikini. Michael, I've seen those videos. I wasn't so much worried about the bikini as, like, if instead of the bikini goal, I did underwear tonight. But maybe we get there. Maybe that'll be, like, one of the higher goals if we get there. Randy, I'm sorry. I don't know if I already said hi to you, if I just saw it. Hi, Mr. Q. Blue Stroll, are you really being played at this very moment? He said. I'm being played at this very moment, boys. Healer, I am extremely monogamous. You are. Lots of men are. Lots of women are, too. Like, it's just, men and women, I think, cheat at the same rate. Saying that, like, all women cheat is crazy, and saying that all men cheat is also crazy. I think it's a very similar rate that they cheat at. Just some people cheat. I don't know. Oh, God, I want Doritos. James Lynch, thank you so much for the super chat. $5 super chat. He said, men who have never cheated probably never had the chance. Wow. James coming in hot on dudes. Do you think so, James? Do you really think so? Oh, man. That's depressing. Is possible. I know she got boobs, but how'd she get so much hotter so quick? Asking for her friends. Professor Pooh, it's the boobs. Most men are only as faithful as their options. There it says, see, there's some dudes being honest. Look, plenty of guys don't cheat, but plenty do. Plenty of women don't cheat. Plenty do. It's not a gender thing. It's just a human thing. Cheating or not, he's got people close to him that are perfectly happy to lie by omission. Also good point. 6226. So close to a bikini. Of course, for about 6 years, I've been asexual. Healer. I don't have that in me. I'm too horny. I can't do it. All I know is the eventual come down from this fling is going to be brutal. Oh, God. Blue Stroll, please keep us abreast of the situation. I'm going to need to hear breaking things as they're happening. I'm going to need to hear all of it. WIF, I've never cheated. I've always been the side piece. Were you knowingly a side piece? Because that sucks. We got to have something to cheat with, so 50-50. True. Yeah, there you go. That's a good point. I most definitely have had the chance, but I got dick discipline. Good for you, Mad Hat and Smash. I love that. I love that there are people that are still like that in the world. God. Shit. What's up, Wolf Wolf? I've never cheated on my ex, and I've had plenty of chances. It's giving me hope in my life. I'm like, everyone cheats, don't they? Just everyone does. Sometimes I wish that I was asexual. Andrew, maybe me too. Women don't cheat. They just get drunk and oopsie. They just get drunk and oopsie. I'm sorry. I've never heard that before, and that was hilarious. You heard her. Zia wants you to break things. What? Yeah, send me pictures and videos. Put your bull Swifties backhand. I'm an honorable man. I love that. There are still honorable guys out there and women who don't do that kind of stuff. I believe it. It's more of a gender thing, and here's why. The most homely female could find a different guy to have sex with every night if she wanted to, but not so for the average man, you see. Michael, I see what you're saying, but people still cheat at the same rates. I see what you're saying. It's easier for women to get laid. Absolutely, of course. However, hi, Ryan. Welcome. I'm just a lesbian whisperer. Statistically, and this is just going by numbers, and you can say, well, they lie. But statistically, men cheat at higher rates than women, but only slightly. And I think that it's really just everyone cheats. I've only ever cheated once, but she was a self-fulfilling prophecy and accused me for months long before I ever decided to fuck in spite of her. So yours was like an anger, like you angry cheated on her, Daniel. Matt Amos, which one are we talking about is very much true? It is because women, like, a woman can find anyone to fuck her. Yeah, I know. That's why it's not a compliment at all to me. What's up, Ryan? I know it sounds knowingly, yeah, cute little Canadian redhead on a work visa wanted to keep her Canuck lawyer on layaway while riding the carousel down here. Oh, my God. They lied, but that's what you're saying. But you don't know that. Good for you, Leon. Hope you have a good time. I think that is probably pretty similar rates that they cheat at. Get drunk and oopsie like Eminem said on Guilty Conscience. Trip fell and landed on his dick. I think I remember that. Yeah. There's a reason why there's no female equivalent to fuckboy. There's just women. Yeah, that's a good, I mean, that is true. Seriously, you're really just talking about the top 20% of men. They have the ability to explore many options. Right. Like if you're good looking, if you're rich, that's true. Most women, i.e. not Gorlock the Destroyer, just have to spread their legs and let it happen, which is also true. That's why it's not like a compliment. Like if you get hit on a bunch, I don't know. I know it can be flattering, I guess, sometimes, but there's always that thing in the back of my mind. I always just sit there and I think like it doesn't matter because they would hit. It's a numbers game. Guys will hit on any girl just because they want to get laid. So it's like my brain is constantly telling me it doesn't matter how much I get hit on. I'm like, it doesn't matter. Like they're just trying to fucking go. You know what I mean? The only woman I trust now is Petra, my AK-47. What a great name for an AK-47, Petra. Those statistics don't account for the number of dicks at a time she cheated with in one night. Oh my God, Healer. What happened to you? You poor sweet soul. All right, look. That sucks. This sucks. I think she might have cheated. That's what it seems like. I think especially if you just get that feeling. Women cheat for resources, men cheat for spreading seed. Yeah, there's just different reasons. I also think, hey, we're at 74 likes. Let's get to 200 on this stream. I also think that women cheat for emotional reasons. I think that happens a lot too. And then, yeah, men usually for spreading seed or just wanting to get laid, but also probably for emotional reasons as well. I'm so used to rejection in my life from women. I'm emotionally drained, but not sexually. I don't blame you, Andrew. All of my Russian arms have female names. Are any of them named Svetlana? I hope their name's Svetlana. I think, yeah, he should walk. I think she cheated. I'm not proud of the cheating and I've never done it again, but sometimes I need to learn, play games, earn prizes. Daniel, I know a lot of people say once a cheater, always a cheater. I honestly don't believe that. I think that it's very situational. I think some people are chronic cheaters and they will always cheat. But I think sometimes someone will find themselves in a situation where they'll cheat. And it doesn't necessarily mean they're going to cheat on everyone. All sales is a numbers game, whether selling used cars or whether selling used cars of a fresh off the lot dick. I can't read words. It's true. It's a numbers game, and I know that. Messaging her on TikTok and not sending a text is also a tell. No, she was showing her boyfriend a TikTok. And a text message popped up and he saw the text message. So it was a text. Oh, yeah. Thank you, old nerdy. Like and subscribe. What's up, Charlie Stevenson? Not yet. That could be soon, though. Okay, Svetlana just wants to know if you're ever going to have a gun named after her because she likes it. How does Ray DeVito get more views than Xia? That's a crime on humanity. Wait, Ray DeVito's a comedian, right? That's who I'm thinking of the right person. Very blonde moment. One of my rifles was named Vera by a friend who's a fan of Firefly. None of my other guns have names. Ooh, that's the special one. I love that so much. Vera, that's perfect. The computer cheats. She's very bold about the cheating. I think she cheated on him. Oh my God. There's an update. Guys, we never get updates to these situations. We just give advice and we talk about it. There's an update. Found out that only 3 people stayed the night. The other 2 were guys. Was told by another party attendee that she was seen with him multiple times during the night and they were both caught going to the bathroom together. But they said he had coke and was shouting everyone, so I'm not sure what to think. I'm trying to find out who these 2 other guys are and we'll update after. Second update. We have just finished a long conversation for almost 2 hours. She admits there was a bit of flirting going on, but said it was harmless. There is no such thing as harmless flirting in my eyes, and you definitely don't decide to sleep over at someone's house when you know there's a history and still current flirting. She apologized. She had too much to drink and ended up taking MDMA, coke, and popping half of an LSD tab. Good Lord, lady! Nick says from the other side of the door, is that your sister? She swore that nothing happened with my friend and that she swears on my papa's grave. I don't believe in a world I don't believe a word anyone says about the situation anymore, so I tested her and told her that someone who went back to the house told me they saw her with another guy, and that I was going to ring my mate and ask him truly what happened. This is when, yep, there it is. There it is. This is when she broke down in tears screaming, I'm a piece of shit, I'm sorry, started smacking herself in the head, and straight up away, I already knew she fucked him. So I asked her, you gonna tell me the truth or you can get out of my house? She said she didn't sleep with my friend, but ended up fooling around with the 2 guys who stayed. Now she's blaming them for taking advantage of her being wasted. Rang my friend and he said he doesn't know exactly what happened after he crashed, as he ended up sleeping. Found the 2 guys as I went through her Insta followers and saw 2 new guys, currently messaging them now. That's it. Very huge cry for help. Hi, Doc Savage. James, I agree. There's also innocent flirting as well. Holy shit. That's it. We don't get anything else after that. Ricada. Oh my God, I'm so bad at words right now. I'm like reading and just giggling silently to myself. Ricada Law, that's Nick to you. I'm just because I read the screen name Ricada Law, but in my head it's just Nick. Nick, thank you so much for the super chat. I got an orange boy from Nick. Nick, holy fuck, thank you so much. He said, update 3, dudes were there. That many drugs. She was hermetically sealed. I think she was hermetically broken into. She fucked. Oh my God. Holy shit. For the streets. 2 guys. 2 guys. She fucked 2 guys. We don't get any more updates. She fucked these guys. She fucked these guys. Sounds like she had 3 in each hole. Yeah, you gotta leave her. She did a bunch of drugs and went and hung out with a bunch of dudes and probably took at least 2 dicks. She got turned into a Boston cream donut. She got cream pied. She did all the things. Tricky, thank you so much for the super chat. We got $10 from Tricky. We're almost halfway there, I think. There was a train running through the house all night long. Oh my God, there was. She got a train run on her, didn't she? Hi, Kenny. I still think she's lying. What's up? Yeah, she's full of shit, and she's smacking herself in the head. Are you kidding me? Matt Amos, thank you so much for the super chat. Got orange boy from Matt Amos. That puts us over halfway to the bikini goal, by the way. Her willpower was weak, as are all 3 of her holes afterwards. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh. She was just getting spit roasted. She was a pig. She had, oh no. She definitely did all the things. I feel like the friend knows too. Hi, Eric Stone. We over. She went full Southern Pacific Railroad. Oh God. Oh, look at that. 112. Damn. I definitely still think she's still lying. Yeah, Kenny, I think you and Old Nerdy are right. I think she's still lying. I think that she definitely banged at least 2 of them. I don't think she just fooled around with them. I think she fucked them. Why didn't she just call her boyfriend to come get her? I don't understand. It sounds like they're 21. They're young. Don't date seriously when you're 21. You know, you're too young. She'd coke with X and 3 dudes. The whole hitting herself and calling herself names is a sick way she's trying to not take responsibility. Yeah, she's trying to make him feel bad, Bob Saget. That's what's happening. She's trying to make it seem like she's the victim somehow. Friend held the camera. She had 2 updates simultaneously. Yeah, he's better off without her. I think he needs to move on. At least he gets rid of her now. Not good stock. She's a woman of lowest stock. She's getting DP'd while she was 2-time. Yeah, no, she fucked them both. His first hint should have been the roid pillow she needed the next day. Hi, Tristan. Welcome. This relationship was done the moment she took those drugs and the moment that she went to his house. What's up, Polygonist? Welcome to the stream. She took her friend on a tour de Eiffel. Oh, they did the Eiffel Tower. I know what that is now. Because the first person she had to lie to was herself. Yeah, I do think that's absolutely what happened. Eric, I hope not. She's minimizing and mitigating. She's avoiding accountability. Yeah, absolutely, Johan. Absolutely. That's exactly what she's doing. That sucks. He needs to go. I messed up and I closed that. Why did I do that? There it is. Nick, thank you so much for the super chat. We got a freaking another super chat from Mr. Ricada. Mr. Akeda in here super chatting it up and giving us all of his excellent expert advice because he's super qualified, unlike me. $10. She didn't call him because she was worried he would bang the dudes she was banging. She's like, no, that's a bad boyfriend. These are my dicks. She went and partied with a bunch of dudes and left her boyfriend behind. She knew what she was doing. Yeah, that's such a crazy red flag. That's why. She's also 21. I just can't. I say this all the time. Look, some people can meet that young and fall in love and I just don't recommend serious relationships when you're that age. Get out, date, meet people, whatever you got to do. Give her the road code. No, Skytext. No, we already learned about that and it was terrible. 78 until Bikini. Oh my God, that was so fast. It's like you just come limping back from my friend's house. What's seeping down your leg, woman? Oh, man. Only the tool guys would be cool with me. Actually, my cheating girl would be the problem. Well, yeah, of course. He needs to take the L, live a good life, and make her even more sorry. I mean, Bob Saget, I think that's exactly what needs to happen. I think he just needs to move on. He needs to dump her. He needs to move on. She doesn't sound super emotionally stable. The fact that she's out, I mean, look, she's young. She's 21. She's out. She's partying. She's taking drugs. Whatever. I'm not going to judge her for that. But the fact that she's like out there doing that and fucking people at the same time, I just think it's a good idea for him to probably move on. For sure this dude wasn't Jack Murphy. Forgot about him. Hi, who is Cecil? I haven't heard about him in a while. She's a real harlot. Or you're talking to me, mindless. Hold on. I also am a harlot. I mean, no. Also, guys, I can move my neck almost all the way to the side. It hurts about there, but it's not so bad. The red flag is her partying in a relationship. I think plenty of people can party in a relationship and be fine. I think some people can do that, no issues. I don't think that's a problem. It just depends maybe to what extent the partying is and with who they're partying. Some people, that's just their personality and they just like to do that and go out and hang out. That's a tough one. I mean, yeah. Yeah, you got to live and move on. Live, learn, and move on. The relationship was over when she decided to do drugs and when she decided to cheat. Those are some of her choices, ultimately her responsibility. Gotcha. The sum of her choices, ultimately her responsibility. Count Techula, that was my mistake. I married when I was 24. It's so hard to spend your life with someone to begin with, I think. You know, people don't really realize how hard it is. You're constantly changing as a person. Constantly. It doesn't matter how old you are when you get married. And hopefully you're changing and growing. If not, you're stagnant and you don't want that in your life. And not everybody is able to grow together. And sometimes they become different people and those people just aren't compatible anymore. And that does happen. It happens a lot. Some people can get married young and make it work. I don't know, man. I just caution against it. Take your time. Meet somebody when you're sort of more established. That's just my own opinion. Discount superhero. I fucked up. I fucked up my neck. It hurts so bad. Nick, another one. The red flag was her willingness to party with other dudes. But here's the thing. Because I'm sober and I don't drink, but I've been out I've been and hung out with Cecil and gone to things where people are drinking and partying and nothing like this has ever happened because I go home afterwards. So it's tough. It's tough. Nick Ricada, you friggin' gem you. That's another goddamn gold boy that he put in the chat. Molly and Coke was just her misspelling Molly and cock. She's like, I told you about it. I told you about the Molly and the cock. And he's like, you said Coke. And she's like, I meant cock. I meant the cock. No, if your girl is going to a party with a bunch of dudes without you, she's totally for the streets. The only reason I disagree with that is because I've been in that situation and it's never been an issue. I've been around guys at a party and it's always just been fine. There's no reason to take anything serious with a 20-something. Yeah, I do for the most part agree with that though. And there was no issue, but again, I don't drink and then I also don't do drugs. So that's a weird one. It's just I'm in that situation, and there also happen to be guys around, but they're friendly guys, and I've never had any sort of a problem, if that makes sense. I don't think her going out to the 21st birthday party and partying and stuff was an issue. I think as soon as she went home with the guys and started doing drugs with just a bunch of dudes, and it sounded like she was the only girl, that's to me where it gets weird and shady. Somebody, thank you so much for the super chat. We got 10 from somebody. He says, my apologies for being a cheapskate. You don't have to apologize. Thank you so much for fucking super chatting. That's so nice. You never have to apologize. Thank you so much. And have a good stream. Thank you. I hope you have a wonderful night if you're hanging out. If you're not hanging out, or if you are. Either way. I'm bad at words. Sometimes you don't just become different people, you bang different people, or sometimes the same people. Also happens, Matt Amos. I've never seen a woman who liked to party without their significant other who wasn't blurring the lines of cheating. I've been sober for so long. My definition of, that's what's hard. My definition of partying is so much different because if I go out, I'm sober the entire time. So I'm completely aware of everything that's happening. I'm in control of my mental faculties. Like I know exactly what's going on. So that's never been sort of an issue for me, I guess. It's been like 10 years since I've gotten drunk or fucked up. But I guess I can see if you're like out partying, dancing, and you're drunk. I don't know where I stand on that. That's so weird. Going home alone with 3 dudes is how you have sex with probably 3 dudes. Nick, and I believe that's exactly what happened in this situation. Hi, cool gamer. I don't remember if I said hi. I'm sorry. Till death do us part was easier to live up to, and the average person lived to be 50, which wasn't very long. Exactly, Melissa. Exactly. Marriage is hard, man. This reminds me of Clerks. Try not to suck any dick on the way to the parking lot. I love that movie so much. Matt Amos, thank you so much for the super chat. We got 10 from Matt Amos. Matt Amos. It's a general rule with going to a party without your significant other when things are happening. Specific people might have different results, but in general, it's a bad idea / sign. When things are like drinking and drugs and stuff. Yeah. Fuck, I would hope that you could trust your partner enough that they can go out sometimes and do that. If it's an all the time thing, I'd be like, our lifestyles don't align. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm going to talk about this for a minute and then move on. And oh my goodness. Y'all are killing me. Why did I turn so southern all of a sudden? Why did I start saying y'all? Why am I like, oh my God, let's get on it, God darn it, y'all, God darn it. I can't with words. Words are hard right now. I told you it's my insomnia week. I'm sleeping an average of like 3 or 4 hours every night, and I'm so tired. So my brain is like, duh. To be fair, it's like that all the time, but it's particularly bad during insomnia week. It's fucking rough. Anyway, I'm going to blame it on that. So just ignore the rest of it. I'm going to finish these thoughts. I'm going to try not to ADHD my brain out. And then I'm going to go on to all these super chats. Sober Zia is a good person who knows when to pack it up. Oh yeah. I get tired and I want to go home and I want to go to bed. I'm like, it's 1 a.m. I want to be in bed so bad right now. Yeah, I would hope you could trust your significant other enough that they can go out and have a night out without you with their friends and like have some drinks. I guess it's different. You know what? I guess there is kind of a difference between like partying and going out to hang out and have some drinks or like going to a party. I don't know if I could be with someone who partied all the time because our lifestyles don't align. I'm super into fitness and I like to work out and I like to eat healthy and I don't drink. So I just feel like our lifestyles wouldn't mesh at all. Although I do like to go out and have fun. And if that's something that we're doing together, that could be cool. But yeah, if you're constantly going out without your partner to get fucked up, I agree and I don't agree, Matt Amos. I feel like there's a line. I feel like there's a line where it becomes too much and too far, and you're absolutely right. It's a huge red flag. And then there's a line where it's like, no, that's just your partner needs to go have fun also without you, because that's important in a relationship too. But there is a line. There absolutely is. I had to think about this. Joe Geek Stuff. Thank you so much for the super chat. We got Orange Boy from Joe Geek Stuff. Oh my goodness. Hey Zia, love the purple hair. It's pink. Thank you very much. Do you have any pink bikinis? I don't have any pink bikinis. I do have a white and a teal one that I think would look really cute with this though, and I'm going to put that one on first, but I have to find it because I haven't been able to find it. But Joe, thank you so much. I don't know why I'm holding my hair like this. I'm cracked out because I'm tired. Yeah, drugs and alcohol blur the boundaries, especially of an early 20s girl. I agree with that. Saw. Thank you so much for the super chat. We got 2 pink boys in a row. We got 58 from Saw. He said, hi, beautiful. Here is to Bikini 69. Love your streams. And before you say it, you look amazing. Saw, you're so fucking sweet. Saw already knew what I was going to do. He already knew I was going to be like, so it's that time of the month. And I just ate all this food. I ate so much dinner. So thank you so goddamn much for the super chat, you little fucking gem of a human, you. Seriously, thank you so much. 69 bikinis, guys. We got to celebrate that.
Oh, giggity, 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 goo.
Tricky, and then Tricky coming in hot with 50. And then Tricky coming in hot with 50. Tricky with another goddamn pink boy. I'm taking my socks off. It's getting hot. I'm getting worked up in here. I'm about to put a bikini on, but we're still fucking doing shit here, man. Ugh! He said enough of the hose. Let's get some thottery. Get to some thottery. Bikini. 69. It is bikini time. All right, we're going to finish this. I'm going to finish yammering to you guys. It is Bikini 69. Bikini 69.
Fuck yeah.
Thank you. Oh, shit. Thank you, MTB Steve. Mountain Bee Steve. Mr. Smith, YouTube is way better than Twitch. I just want to go out and say that right now. My YouTube has grown faster and has been so much more rewarding than Twitch ever was. When you're sober, life is definitely different than partying days. Oh, yeah. And I partied when I was young. I did that. I partied plenty. I don't need to do it now. That's got us quite close to Christmas card. Shit. Are we close to Christmas card? Less thoughts, more thoughts. I agree. Booba's squish on the dress is legendary. I know. Look at these things. It's ridiculous. Look at this. Look at what's happening in this and this. I feel like I could get creative with this bikini. Let me see what I've got up my sleeve. I'm super into fitness, plate of nachos in my face. Yeah, you do have to find a trustworthy partner first. And I actually agree that that's probably pretty tough. I'm not into partying or fitness, so I guess I'll just stay home. That's fine, too. I'm a homebody. Lady Rackets wouldn't mind too much. Hold on. If I went to a bar with friends, I would never even think to go back to some chick's house with 2 other chicks. Exactly. Ricada, Nick, that's the line. Yes, if you went to a bar with friends and you were hanging out and drinking for someone's birthday, fine. But yeah, of course you'd never be like, I'm gonna go with these fucking 3 chicks back to their house. That's no big deal, right? I passed out on the floor. Whatever. That's the line. There it is. Z at the party walking around enjoying Ben and Jerry's. Holy fuck, open to say. That's like my dream. Hi, Josephus. A line, probably multiple lines. Fuck yeah. That line is called a boundary and they need to be set in a relationship. Spike, I 100% agree. Hi, Toasty. 100% agree. Yeah, and there is a huge difference there. I agree big time. Salty Doghouse, a member for 1 month. Where are you?
Hooah!
Thank you for being a heathen. Thank you for being a heathen for an entire month and being part of this community because it is the most fun because it's full of heathens. Miss Zia, would you do me a solid and say, hi, Cheeto. He's watching right now with me. Is in an absolute love with you. Yes, who's Cheeto? Hi, Cheeto. Wait. Is there another Cheeto? Hi, Cheeto. There's a dog Cheeto that's in our Discord. And then there's another Cheeto. There's another Cheeto. I passed out on the floor and my dick fell out. Okay. Lawyered. Oh my God, we're 18 away from Christmas card. It's 282.25. You guys, holy shit, you guys are awesome. I feel easy. I don't see value in drinking myself. I live largely sober, so I tend not to attract drinkers. Yeah, it would be. Oh, Salty Doghouse, thank you for the $2 super chat. I almost missed that. Christmas card. Oh shit. And then right there, Johan with the $20 super chat. That is an orange boy. It is Christmas time, boys. We hit the Christmas card. We have done one question. Johan, thank you so much for getting us to Christmas card. All right. So I'm putting on a bikini and we're doing Christmas card. I'll be right back. I want to get creative with this bikini. We did a fun thing before with socks and bikini. I think I might do something like that again. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much for getting me here. Ooh, it hurts if I do this with my neck. He just perked up since the stream is on my car audio. That means there's 2 Cheetos. That means there's 2 Cheetos. That makes me so happy. I don't know why, but I love it so much. I just love that you have a dog named Cheeto. I think that's the most adorable name in the entire world. And also, I love Cheetos. I object to celebrating Christmas card before Thanksgiving. Don't be a party pooper, old nerdy. You're about to see my pooper. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm going to go. I'll be right back. I have several friends who drink Girls Pretty. I'll take pictures and show them who they almost went home with. Oh, who drink and thinks girls are pretty. Oh no, Count Techula. You show them the next day and you're like, look at what you almost did. Do you see this? Do you see what you almost did? Yeah, chair. Don't get me kicked off YouTube, you racist. Let's see them Christmas hams. These hams. I've been working on these hams. I worked on these hams a lot today. It was Bulgarian split squats. For anyone who's new, I'm up to 70 pounds on my Bulgarian split squats. The wishbone is something. Daniel, I'm sorry you're having back problems, dude. It's fucking brutal. My neck has been fucked for days. It's definitely like miles better than it was. And every day it gets a little bit better. But the fact that it still hurts and is still stiff is so frustrating. So will Zia get a cat and name it Funyun? I would name a cat Funyun. That's such a good name for a cat. No, he means drink so much they become pretty. Drink so much they become pretty. They become pretty. This is beer goggles. That's a real thing, by the way. Named my Nico, which is close to Cheeto. Oh, Nico's such a cute name, too. Oh, my God. Thank you, Kenny. I've been working on these guys. I've been working on these bad boys. I don't know why I'm slapping them. I'll be right back. I don't know. I'm doing this. Y'all can't even see half of this. Thank you, I'm back. I figured this is fun. We did this last time, and this shirt was enjoyed. Also, I realized this bikini matches my necklace. My father got me this necklace. And then we got the socks. And then we can do Christmas card. And then we can do Christmas card. Reese, how is Mortal Kombat going? Thank you, Bob Saget. Thank you. The butt is good, but is it getting bigger? What's up, Cheston? Welcome to the stream. I need the butt to get back. I gotta make sure of stuff. Thanks, guys. Thanks, guys. Chair has that 100-yard Vietnam stare. Chair definitely committed war crimes. Chair is hearing helicopter rotors and humming Fortunate Son. Chair, it's gonna be okay. We've been through this many times before. Hold my butt, Chair. Hold my butt. Oh, Cheston, you're Cheeto? Hi, Cheston. Oh my God, we have 2 Cheetos. We have 2 Cheetos in this community. Hi, Hate Breed. Oh God, keep calling me a muscle mommy. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. What do you like the way I say, Saw? More butt. I'm working on more butt. I gotta make sure something's okay. Hold on. Okay. I only have 1 sock. Where'd the other sock go? Oh, it's still on the chair. I only have 1 sock because the other one's on the chair. Not bigger, but firmer. All right, I'll take that. I'll take firmer. I'll take firmer. Damn it, get bigger though, but get bigger. Muscle mummy. Are you my mummy? Yeah, Healer, how did you know? How did you know that's exactly what I was looking for? That and a string. Don't judge me. Oh. Okay. Evening, Autolock. Welcome to the stream. Yeah. Okay. All right. Hang on. Sizzle chest. I knew it smelled weird in here. Why would you do that to me? Why would you do that? Zia wears that top better than Brie Larson and also has way nicer feet. First in the chat. One's in the chat if you agree. That's actually a compliment because I've been told my feet are terrible and disgusting. All right, so Nick told me my feet are terrible and disgusting. He makes me wear socks when we eat dinner. Anytime we're eating, anytime I'm not wearing socks, he's like, put socks on. Oh no, Frosty. I've been told that I do, in fact, need socks. He tells me my feet are gross. I was born with white hair by age 3. I was ginger. Around 40, I went white again. So I'm trans ginger. Fuck yeah, Josephus. Brie Larson doesn't have an ass. That's a good point. Oh. I was doing lateral shoulder raises with dumbbells today, and I was seeing my shoulders, and I was like, yo, bro, I gotta show you guys. I just turned to a gym dude. Bro, bikini show 19 in a row, son. Look at my shoulders. Look at them. They're getting so muscly. They're there. They're right there. All right. Christmas card time. Time for Christmas card. Chair's looking a little cross-eyed. I don't know what's happening. Feet are weird no matter what. Is it the look or the smell Nick has an issue with? The look. He doesn't like the look of my feet. Anytime I'm not wearing socks, he makes me put socks on. And when we're eating dinner, he'll like, if I'm not wearing socks because I'm hot and I sit on the couch, he takes a blanket and covers my feet up while we're eating dinner. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I've really been working on it. And I'm like how dare you, healer? Look and I have biceps. I'm getting the muscles. All right. We're Christmas carding. We're Christmas carding all the way. Thank you, Hepatotomus. Hi, Frosty. We're Christmas carding all the things. Sizzle chest. No, but I'm trying. Chair's getting a real eyeful. There's things down here. I gotta get the things. I gotta get them. It's Christmas card time. I do have to be very careful with my neck gold nerdy, but I think I was also a little bit stuck back there. Sweet Jesus. What's the adult version of Candyland? Learn to eat with your feet gold and annex phobias. Whew. Help me, step chair. Oh, do you want to see my triceps? Look, I have tricep definition as well. Don't ask me about it. That was dangerous. That was dangerous. Crimis card. Matt Amos. Step chair, what are you doing? So I'm stuck in there, sis. Nick should be used to it by now. I keep telling you not to give it away for free. Now people pay and you put socks on. I can't win. I'm sorry, Daniel. I just like to keep you on your toes. On your toes. I'm neutral on feet. Toes are hot though. Oh, I do need a claw to grab stuff auto lock. That'd be rad as fuck. I've always respected and loved girls who work out, and this is why. Because we get so proud of our muscles. We get little baby muscles, and we're like, oh my God, look at them. Look, they're so beautiful. You can see the muscles. No, Chip would never complain about my feet. Walk backwards on an incline. No, he loves my feet. Chip would lick my feet. This chair has gone through a lot. Poor chair has gone through a lot. He's now step chair. No floppy arms, as I would say. You've defeated the school teacher triceps. Oh, yeah. No.
You heard what I said?
A 360 VR camera. Should just stream. I should get a see-through chair. We're replacing your chair. And just put a camera under the chair. Heard what I said. Do they make porn when people get their arms stuck in the toilet hole? I bet you they do. If you can think it, Sizzle Chest, it's out there. Yeah, no. My worst fear is having the fucking bat wings. No bat wings for me. I want to be able to wave and nothing waves. I want to just wave with my hand, not with my hand and with my fucking arm. Let's move on to the next one. Let's go. Ooh. Oh my God. Getting comments and things. That's lovely. Okay. Moving on. I'm in a situation that I never thought I'd find myself in. I could really use some advice. My son, 23 male, recently cheated on his girlfriend of 8 years, 23 female, with a married woman who's 36 and left her for this woman. I'll provide some background for context. Aw, shit. My son and his ex-girlfriend started dating when they were freshmen in high school, and they've been together for 8 years. They were high school sweethearts and were planning a future together. However, 4 months ago, everything changed. My son got involved with a married woman who was 13 years older than him. She was married to her husband for 10 years, and my son was just 22 when the affair began. I could never fuck a guy that's 22. That's too young. The married woman divorced her husband to be with my son, and he broke up with his longtime girlfriend and blocked her. My husband, 50 male, and I, 47 female, were both shocked and heartbroken by his actions. We really liked his ex-girlfriend and felt terrible for her. She was like a part of our family. We don't believe that cheating or having an affair makes someone an irredeemable person, but we were deeply disappointed in his choices. When we expressed our concern about this relationship with the older woman, he told us to mind our business and stay out of his love life. He's also pushing for us to meet his new girlfriend, the woman he cheated on his ex with, and have dinner together. It's causing quite the conflict within our family. My husband doesn't know if he wants to go to dinner with them. We're torn between our love for our son and our disappointment in his actions. Our son claims if we truly love him, we should support his new relationship and that we need to move on from his previous relationship because it was his and not ours. We just want things to go back to normal with our son and heal the tension with the family. Any advice or perspective would be greatly appreciated. Thank you. Hi, Brenauer, you made it. Tricky, could you imagine if I got this thing wet on the stream tonight? YouTube would have a fucking hissy fit. It would have a goddamn hissy fit. I wonder if I could get whipped cream on here. Wow, okay. Hi, Spike and Madness. No, she was married, but she's probably a single mom now. I don't know if I got anything for this one. Dude, Jason Postwell, he's definitely got mommy issues. Definitely wasn't held enough for something. Yeah, I don't know if I have anything on this. You just have to let him make his own. Okay, here's my advice. You got to let him make his own mistakes. This might totally blow up in his face, or maybe he's in love with this woman. I don't fucking know. She must have put it to him. That woman's probably sex crazed, starved, and that young guy is just enjoying the ride. He's young enough that he wasn't permanently getting hitched anyway. Yeah, I don't think that the high school sweetheart thing is rough, man. I don't want to shit on it all because I know it works for some people, but it's fucking tough, man. My response, she cheated, you cheated, not going to have a stable relationship, just being real here, son. Yeah, I mean, you can say that. 36-year-old would swallow. The 22-year-old was a prude. Oh my God, healer. The son and the married harlot are to blame. Married harlot. In the end, the son is an adult who can make his own choices. They need to move on. That's my advice on that. And Sky Text as well. Parents need to mind their own business. You can say your piece, but that's it. That's all you can do. All you can do is say, hey, I think this is a terrible idea and here's why. But you have to let him make his own mistakes. You have to let him make his own decisions. He is very young. He's 22 or 23, sorry. He'll figure it out and he'll realize that unless for some fucking crazy reason, even though I don't see this happening, it does work out with them and they end up, being together long term. I guess it's possible, but I don't see that happening. I think he's just going to eventually, they're going to break up because again, he's super young and she's older. And at some point that's going to become an issue. And they just have to let him do his thing. And they do. They have to mind their own business. It sucks. But it is what it is. Go to dinner only if the husband comes too. That would make it fun. I liked older women my whole life. Then in my 40s, I realized that I've liked 32-year-old women my whole life. Like a 32-year-old Beverly D'Angelo from Christmas Vacation. So it's just 32, Josephus. Just that's the age. I mean, there's definitely some cream that could get on that shirt. Tricky. That could get real sticky real quick. There's a real sticky situation. Parents should high five that their son isn't gay. He was getting vanilla sex from his ex-girlfriend, probably. And divorcee blew his mind. It's going to blow up in his face. Yeah, absolutely. But you know what? He's young and he's having fun. I think this will be one of those experiences where he's like, oh, fuck, I had a lot of fun. And I think he should take it as that kind of experience and move on. My friends have been together since high school and they had a kid in 11th grade and they're still together. That's sweet. Look, it does work out sometimes, but that's a tough thing. Not for nothing, my ex-wife was 12 years older. Oh, really, Mr. Smith? Did you find that was ever an issue at any point in your relationship? Just out of curiosity. Thank you, Tristan. I would meet her and say little to nothing. If you don't meet her, he could use that to gaslight, blame you when she leaves him. Yeah, meet her. Do it. Why not? I agree. Got good sex for the first time. If I had to guess, this 36-year-old is probably a bag of tricks and is a narcissist, manipulative, psycho, but great in bed. Anyone who's great in bed, like great in bed, is usually fucking insane. Not always, but usually. Long-term submersible old lady stench. Oh my God, other side. I think parents did all they could raising him. Now your role is passive unless asked. Yeah, look, that's all you can do. He's going to lose interest in 10 years-ish. She's going to be looking at chicks his own age when he gets later into his 20s, 30s, and she's in her late 40s, just saying. Yeah, absolutely, Tricky. I 100% think that's probably what's going to happen. Only when I wasn't legal. Mr. Smith. Holy shit. Her cooter's going to get dusty and then boob's going to make gravity and he will lose interest. Yeah, I don't see this being a long-term thing. It's probably going to end up being a short-term relationship. But look, everyone has relationships that were a mistake. And it's easy to say like, oh, you learned something from that relationship. You can move on. I was in a relationship with a woman 17 years older than me when I was 25. I almost never recovered, still dealing with after effects. Whoa, Bob Saget. If you want to share more insight, I would love to hear more about that. If not, no worries. If you're uncomfortable, hold your tongue and just be there when he's ready. Yeah, that's how I feel about this. There's nothing they should do. I'm insane but terrible in bed. I'm over 2, I guess. Johan, have you gotten ratings from all of your exes? Have you been like, and where would you rate me on a scale of 1 to 10? Saw, thank you. Yes, hit the like button and subscribe and share the stream. I'm not saying I'm great in bed, but I am clinically diagnosed. Daniel, I am also clinically diagnosed as insane. I don't know if I'm that good in bed. Ooh, Outlaw 2, you're not crazy? The second, I see what you're inferring here. I see what you're alluding to. I agree, I'm great in bed. I have all the legal documents to prove my lack of sanity. Boom. There you go, Josephus. I bet your old lady is happy as a mug. Yeah, you got to let him make his own mistakes, and he will. And yeah, they say that. They're always like, well, every relationship, you learn something. You can move on to another one. But I'm telling you right now, I have one relationship that I wish I could have just fucking bypassed the whole thing. Fuck it. I didn't need to learn shit from that one. It was dumb as fuck. I needed to move on. I was in high school and I was stupid. And I was with him for 5 years. Welsh Republic, what's up? Welcome to the stream. ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien, gracias. That's about the extent of my Spanish. Or atrás. What else can I say? Ándale. That's it. I don't know. I don't know much Spanish. I took French, but I don't know any French either. Yeah, you gotta let your kids make their own mistakes. They're gonna do it anyway. And there's nothing you can do about it. All right, moving on. Moving on. What is this? All women need to do to be great in bed is not cry afterwards. James, I feel very attacked right now. Very attacked. Outlaw 2, they better. I've honestly made girls squirt who didn't know they could squirt. Happened last week, actually. Good for you, Count Tecula. Good for you. Goddamn, he's getting laid and making chicks squirt. Which is why I missed one of your streams. Sorry, Zia. Count Tecula, you don't gotta apologize. High five, my guy. You got laid. Are you kidding me? You went out there and you banged and you made a girl squirt. I'm happy for you. I'm an animal in bed. Feed me and pet me and I chuff like a tiger. Hippopotamus. Sarah's tiring you out and you're tiring Sarah out. You guys are fucking living. Ooh, you guys are living the best life. You guys are living your best life. I don't know why I said it like that. That was really intense. Wow, 198 until whipped cream. Hot damn, that's close. I took French and I failed because I learned Spanish. Zia. No, the only Spanish that I remember, Healer just always comes in with, it's pee. Healer, you got peed on, didn't you? You got peed on at some point. Healer got cheated on and he got peed on. And he's like, this is some bullshit. I only started to understand Spanish, so I began listening to a Mexican band. What Mexican band that taught you Spanish? You hope it was at her place. Yeah, right? You don't want to clean that shit up. I was like, okay, what do I do with the vibrator my ex gave me? My ex gifted me a vibrator years ago. While we were together, we used it often and had it and it has an app that enables remote controlling, which we use while we were long distance. We've been broken up for over a year. We have had absolutely no contact since, and I'm completely over him. I met someone a couple months ago, and we just made things exclusive. We haven't had sex yet, but the only way I finish during sex is if my partner uses a vibrator on me. Same girl, same. I haven't gotten rid of it because the thing is like $200, and when I was single, it wasn't hurting anyone. I want to tell my new partner about it so that he can decide whether or not it's okay for me to keep it. But would it be hurtful or disrespectful to still possess it in the first place? Should I just throw it out now without saying anything? No, that's crazy. Johan, my guy, speaking my language. Speaking my language, my guy. Sorry, I don't know why. I don't know what this is that I'm doing right now. I'm very tired. I don't mind the pee. That's what showers and washer and dryers are for. I agree. Yes and yes to for marriages. Oh my God, Healer. You poor sweet soul. That was a joke, but that sounds terrible. Mariachis. I was inexperienced and she was in the early 40s hypersexual phase. Moved in way too quick. Constant accusations. Emotionally unstable. Finally, a stillbirth put the nail in the coffin. Whoa, Bob Saget. Okay. Yeah, that sounds like a mess. But probably a huge learning experience for you. It's the unstable, sort of emotionally unstable thing that's really rough in relationships. I agree. You can just wash off. Time to be a shill again. They are called the warning. Wait. What, Daniel? The warning? Josephus, I don't think that's Spanish. Put it in the attic in case it doesn't work out. Throw her out. My ex I have 2 kids with has a new boyfriend. Last one was a rapist? I don't want this new one anywhere near my kids. Any advice? What? Arrow guy, you gotta talk to... Fuck. My only advice there is you gotta fucking hope and pray that your ex will actually listen to your concerns and maybe let you meet this guy before he meets your kids. That's a rough one, man. I'm so sorry. I'm with Doc Savage. Boyfriends come and go. Good sex toys are for life. Yeah, keep the fucking sex toy. I honestly, if a guy was like, yeah, me and my ex had this sex toy, I really don't think I would care. I'm totally over her. I don't give a shit. It's a really good sex toy. I don't think I would care. I really don't. Only if the ex-boyfriend still has access to use the app and control the dildo. That will make it fun and interesting for years to come. The key to a successful relationship is get the right frequency. I found the frequency to be 432 hertz on a Bluetooth cock ring. Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Probably possibly look into a shotgun. Yeah. How long you got? I basically have PowerPoint by now. Daniel. Hi, A. Rupert. Welcome to the stream. Not listening so far. Arrow guy. Look, I don't know about this kind of stuff. You could maybe talk to a caseworker. I don't know if you want to get people involved, the whole kids thing. Maybe you can get the courts involved and get more custody. Just have more control over the situation where maybe her and her boyfriend, because of that last situation, aren't allowed to be with the kids unless you're or a chaperone or someone is present. Like, I've seen things like that happen. I'm just not enough of an expert in this sort of situation to know, because that's fucking rough. When there's kids involved, that's brutal. That's some real drama. If you had to sneak a parrot through airport security, how would you do it? I'd kill the parrot. What? I didn't say that. Yeah, Count Techula. I'm with you on that, man. You don't fuck around with that kind of stuff. Mad Amos, thank you so much for the super chat. We got 5 for Mad Amos. He says, so as long as old sex toy isn't a mold of your ex's member. You know what? Fair enough, Mad Amos. Agreed. If it's a mold, throw it out. But if it's any other sex toy that you just used to have when you were with them, but like you guys are done and there's zero feelings, like no issues, yeah, it's just your sex toy that you use. I don't think you're over there being like, oh, yes. Oh, I'm thinking about fucking Tyler. I don't know why I just chose the name Tyler. I don't know where that came from. So I was gone for a few minutes and I'm back and Zia's chest is staring at me. Mindless, that's because we made Bikini. We did it. I don't know what this dance is, but we're doing it. But we're doing the dance. We're doing the dance. We're doing the dance. We're making the love. We're making the love. We're getting down tonight. We're getting down tonight. Yeah, you don't want to get the government involved. That's a good point. I'm sorry, you guys. Shit's getting weird because it's insomnia week. I'm just going to blame it on that. I'm going to blame everything on insomnia week. Don't judge me. All right. Moving on. I love this title. This title just says, my friend is disgusting. What do I do? My friend and I have known each other about a year and a half now. He has never had the most amazing hygiene, but I looked past it because he's a good person. Regardless, though, I don't want to sound harsh. He reeks. I will go into the car with him, and I can smell his armpits and tell visually he hasn't showered. Visually, you can tell, hi, Eric, man, that he hasn't showered. It's just his dirty talk. I'm super good at it. You like it. Next thing in the other room, did she just mention that asshole Tyler again? That motherfucker. Nick's like, Tyler? You bring him up once a goddamn week. You know what's fucked up? I've never dated. Oh, no, I did date a Tyler once. Oh, I was like 14, though. All we did was hold hands and kiss. He had a lip ring right here. I forgot about him. Oh, I have a cousin named Tyler, though. God damn it. I never should have said that. Healer, don't you say anything. Okay. If you can tell visually someone hasn't showered, that's too long. That's been too long. That's too long. That's like a level of dirty that I can't even comprehend. If you're not out in the bush, you know what I mean? That's totally different. It smells like if you layer deodorant over and over again, and it just gets worse. Last time I had to take shallow breaths. He physically looks very messy and unkempt, greasy hair and horrible breath. Something happened, though, that I cannot shake. I'm a 19-year-old female. I went to his house for the first time to hang out and had to use his restroom. I was in socks, and as I neared the toilet, my socks started to stick to the floor slightly. I bent down to investigate that there was this gummy layer or what looked like sticky splatter all on the floor near the toilet. Naturally, I brought this up to him. He told me he will masturbate on the toilet and ejaculate on the floor and just keep leaving it. Oh, my God. He will do this multiple times, and he just lets it build up for days. I think it's so disturbing. Like, if he insists to do it on the floor, then clean it. I have asked many guys, and they have all said that isn't normal. Do you guys jizz on the floor and just leave it there? I told him it was gross, and I refused to come back if it's not cleaned. He told me he would start cleaning it when I come over. The second time I went, he didn't, but since then he has. But keep in mind, he only cleans it if I'm coming over, meaning he still does this regularly. The other thing happened. I was telling him a story I saw on TikTok about a girl saying she slept with a guy and he left a skid mark in her bed. Ew. Naturally, I thought it was funny and gross, so I wanted to tell him about it. After I did, he goes, that's not normal. I have marks in my underwear, and I've had them on a bed before, too. My jaw dropped. I asked him how he washes his ass. He told me, I just open my cheeks and let some of the water trickle. I might use soap on occasion, but that's it. He's 22 years old. I genuinely can't shake this. One thing after the other, it's just so icky. So my question is, should I say something? And is this reason to not be friends with someone? He's a good friend, but I'm someone very hygienic and clean. I have voiced my opinions about some of his habits, and he doesn't seem to care. I don't want to be friends with him because of this. How do I go about saying something? Is it normal for guys? Is he gross? Help. Oh my God. Oh my God. Like a responsible person at Peace, honey. Like a responsible human being. I'm proud of you. No, that's just fuck. No, that's nasty as fuck. That's disgusting. What's up, Philliam? Welcome to the stream. Hi, Phil. You little gem, you. What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? Yeah, it sounds like they've talked about it already. He's super gross. That guy was not parented. So this is what I was going to say. It sounds like they've talked about it already. He doesn't need Jesus. He needs decontamination. He needs what, they do when they send you to prison, like a delousing. They send you through and they fucking shower you off and they spray you down with a power washer and then throw whatever that powder is at you. That's what he needs every day. Dude is damaged. So this is what I was going to say. Mindless, I'm with you. She should definitely say something or just abandon the friendship. I couldn't be around that. It would gross me out too much. That's a weird, degenerate thing. I wouldn't trust that mentality. Jizzing on the floor and just leaving it there? Yeah. Yeah, the shopping cart standard. Exactly, Slosher. And before someone says, and I've heard people try to use this argument before someone says, oh, it's someone's job to go out and get the shopping carts. No, it's not. They just send some poor asshole in the store that's like bagging groceries to go out and collect collect carts, hopefully no sharts, as much as possible, as whatever, however often. And it makes it so you can't park in places. What's up, Oxy? What would you choose, therapy or Jesus? Therapy. And it makes it so you can't park because there's carts taking up all the spots, and then they go and they hit cars and stuff. It drives me fucking crazy. It's not hard to walk the 10 feet to put your cart back, you lazy fucks. That's my rant on that. It annoys me so much. So Johan, that's what I was going to say about him being depressed and feels worthless. As much as it sucks, she needs to leave. Yeah. So it needs to be an old folks home so we can get at-home care type deal. So to me, it sounds like someone mentioned either, Phil, you might be right. He wasn't parented properly. Like he was not raised properly in any way, shape, or form. The fact that he doesn't take care of himself, he can't clean himself, that is a huge, huge problem. Or he is severely, severely depressed. And either way, it really sucks, but there's nothing you can do except to tell him Jesus doesn't charge anything, but he's also not real. There's nothing you can do. You can tell him, look, I will be there for you if you want to get help. This is something that you need to work on. Until then, I'm going to have to distance myself a little bit because as someone who has been around this for a long time, there is absolutely nothing that you can do except to try to be as supportive as possible. And even that sometimes is not fucking enough. Sit down and tell him you're worried about giving his poor hygiene. He is damaged if he can't identify his own filth. He needs help. He does. And I do think you should say something, but it sounds like she did. Her friend is a candidate for making of a serial killer. She keeps saying he's a great friend, but like, goddamn, dude, that's rough. I've lived on my own my entire adult life. Never once would I think nutting on the toilet floor is normal. Also, that boy has got to have sores all over, especially between his ass cheeks. Yeah, if he's just letting water trickle in there and sometimes he uses soap, skid marks, are you fucking serious? Yeah, exactly, mindless. Exactly. No, they don't pay anyone to do it. Yeah, you can, I think you, Mr. Smith, yeah, you could help find him a therapist. You can be like, look, I will support you. I will help you out if you need motivation or someone just to like sit with you when you go to the therapist, like drive you to your appointment. I'll do that kind of thing, but you have to work on this because this is so gross. Ban carts, car bags, and only lazy America. Wait, what are car bags, other side? Does this count for friends that have pee carpets? Yes, Lounge Zinger, who has pee carpets? Are you talking about me? I feel attacked. I moved into this house and they smelled like pee. We ripped them up. Yeah, girls can be super gross, Arrow Guy. Girls' bathrooms, by the way, people are like, it must be cleaner in there. It's fucking not. I've walked in and seen shit on the toilet seats. I've seen period blood on toilet seats and the walls. It's fucking disgusting. I hate it. Check his freezer, probably some human parts in there. The story makes me itchy and wanting to clean my apartment for the 3rd time this week. Johan, seriously, I was like, I know I already showered today, but I really want to take a shower again. I think I'm going to shower after the stream is done because I just feel gross. Hey, what's up, Deadpool? You made it to the stream. This might be a good friend, but if she was a good friend, they would take him for a walk through a car wash. And I don't know why I'm imagining him being a big fella, but maybe he's not. Maybe he's, it's so hard to tell though. Has he considered a maid, medical assistant, and dying? Is that what that is? Outlaw too? Holy shit. I wouldn't want to shake hands with this. No, I wouldn't want to sit in his room. I wouldn't want to be anywhere near him. The fact that she can visibly see that he's dirty and that he has skid marks and he smells that bad, she has to take shallow breaths around him. He made a coat out of the pee rugs. I like to wear it to remember things by. Think he's nasty now. Wait until he finds out about the Slovakian traffic cone. Skytex, stop reminding me. I try to scrub it from my brain every night, but there's not enough soap in the goddamn world. Sure is period blood not gonna be too rough banging each other in the stalls? Phil, if that's... Thank you, Toasty. Hi, Mr. White. If that's what girls are doing in the bathrooms, I'm missing out. If Lena's in the fucking gym locker room doing that, I'm moving to LA and I'm joining her gym. I'm more mad if he's not fat, to be honest. Mindless, that's how I'm picturing it. Hi, Godzillatron, welcome to the stream. They're fucking gross. Girls' public restrooms are, like, nasty. Girls are not any cleaner than guys. I don't know if that's, like, a stereotype that's around, but they're fucking not. There was always one dude who had a drag in the shower when I was in the army. Really, Kenny? Is that true? Outlaw, how about for you as well? Thank you, Deadpool. Thank you so much. I don't know why I did that. That was ridiculous. His stink has to be getting worse over time, too. She's been around him for a long time, but she never got anywhere near used to the stink, meaning it has been getting worse over time. That's a good point. Because at some point, you do become used to it, especially if you're around it all the time. That, to me, it sounds like he smells like this homeless guy that used to hang out outside of the restaurant that I would work at. And it was so bad that the smell it was just a smell. It was like a cross between piss and shit and like puke. It was one of the grossest smells I've ever smelled in my life. And anytime I went out onto the patio to serve the patio, because he would stand outside and we had to call the cops on him all the time because he wouldn't leave. He definitely shit himself and just left it in his pants. And people were trying to eat. And every time I walked outside and he was out there, it's like I got punched in the face. Oh, and sour milk. Oh, God. Sour milk is a gross smell. That's a gnarly smell. But yeah, that was rough. Like, if I saw him out there, I'd take a deep breath, walk out, drop off whatever food and drinks I had to, like, check on people. Are you guys okay? And just run back inside. It probably was piss, shit, and puke. And possibly sour milk as well. So gross. So fucking disgusting. And that was, and he's homeless, you know, and he's definitely was insane. So there's obviously a level of empathy that you have to have and you feel bad, but also you don't want to be around it. Oh, poopity doopity. What's up, Abe? I know that smelled it all over LA. Tricky, this was LA. This was when I was waiting tables in LA. Santa Monica was basically a homeless camp. Yes. Oh my God. Yeah. I forgot we lived in LA at like probably around the same time. We probably overlapped. Yes, that was when I was working in LA. That was when I was working on Melrose. It was a guy on Melrose. And I think this was actually the same guy that he didn't attack me. I'm being a little bit patchouli oil. Hippopotamus, that's how it smells at like every, what's it called? Natural food store in Hawaii. It smells like fucking patchouli and BO. It's disgusting. Yeah, no, Kenny, if you're acutely ill, I agree. But mental illness is an illness, by the way. And if it is a severe depression that he has, I also feel for him because I've seen people in that position and it's hard to do anything at all. But you gotta figure that shit out. I had a guy I had to teach how to do laundry. He was already in for over a year. He thought Febrezing was enough. Oh God. That's why sometimes I see girls do this too. This is not like an attack on guys. I'm not like, it's not cute. So when anyone does this, guys or girls, if you don't know how to cook yourself a fucking meal, like if you can't make yourself dinner, if you're like, hee, and you're over there fucking melting some shitty cheese on bread and somehow burning the bread, it's not cute. Get your shit together. You're a fucking adult, man. Learn how to cook a goddamn meal. Watch some YouTube videos. Look up some recipes. You can do that. You at least need to be able to put together some semblance of food. If you can't take care of yourself, that's not a good life skill to have. Even if you can't take a shower for whatever reason, you can always use a washcloth and some soap and bathe that way at least. Yeah, absolutely. A whore's bath, they call that, Skytex. Yeah, Melrose is, oh, Daniel, have you been to Melrose recently? Yeah, Hollywood had a horrible smell. Melrose was rough even when I was still working there, and I've been gone for a few years now, but it was getting bad. But yeah, I think it was the same homeless guy that I remember I pulled up in front of the restaurant I worked at because I was going in for my shift, and I was opening. So I was there at like 7 or something like that. It was a brunch spot. And I just remember him coming up and he started banging on my window and yelling at me. And I was just like, oh, fuck, I need to go to work. Backhand, do you not know how to cook? I'm sorry. Johan says, ask Johan. He's a fat guy and makes delicious things. Backhand. I love you. We need to work on this. We need to get you cooking. We need to teach you how to make things. We need to figure out how to eggs. That's one of the easiest things. This is what a microwave is for. No, I'm with Bob Saget. Cooking is a survival skill. Also laundry. You need to be able to do your own laundry. He's a fat guy and makes delicious things. What kind of stuff do you cook, Johan, besides peanut butter cookies? I'm so excited about those. When you have to walk past a homeless person laying in the dirt to get the door of Carl's Jr. and he says, don't treat me like dirt. It's brutal. And I feel bad for them. I do. It's because you do. Of course you do. I don't know what has to happen in a person's life for them to end up in that position. Some of them like it. But some of them, it's mental illness, it's addiction. There's all these issues. But it still sucks. Yeah, it's really bad. Oh, Venice is horrible. Even when I was severely depressed, I showered even when I hated to look at my body when I was overweight. Yeah, look, I've also been pretty severely depressed at times, and I have to shower. I have to. Kangaroo and koala. I'm in the shower once a week whether I need it or not. Sizzle chest, you need it. People in the 1970s thought they were doing the mentally ill a favor when they gave them the right to refuse treatment and medication, which I know there's arguments to be made, I guess, for that, giving people autonomy. But if you're mentally ill, don't you sort of lose that right? I don't know. There's a lot of, I'm not the fucking ethics police here, but that's a rough one. I don't cook very often, but I can definitely put some food together when I want to. Yeah, just having that as a skill. Look, backhand, I'm not saying anything. I love peanut butter. I eat peanut butter every day. I put 2 tablespoons of peanut butter in my oatmeal because I'm trying to grow a shelf. And I'm like, some fat, some protein, let's fucking go. Who's Chef Jean-Pierre? I don't even know who that is, Slosher. See, I got to learn some stuff. Hi, Movie Metal Rock. Barbecue, steaks, chops, chicken, pasta, chili, you name it. Johan, you're speaking, oh God, you've been speaking my language all night tonight, my friend. Goddamn. You're killing me. I don't know why I'm hungry. Oh, no, I know why I'm hungry right now. It's that time of the month. My body's like, give me food. I don't know what Welsh rarebit variant of cheese on toast is, Abe, but I like cheese and I like toast. That sounds good. Am I at 6.71 subs? You guys, thank you so much. We should bring back the Asylum's Mindless. I'm with you. Old Nerdy, what are you going to eat? Slosher, that's your favorite YouTube chef? Or you're asking who my favorite YouTube chef is? I don't even think I really have a favorite YouTube chef. I hardly don't watch any YouTube chefs. The fuck is wrong with me? Can't say the words. We're being Gollum. Phil, I swear to God. Learn to make peanut butter. I eat a lot of rice. I love rice and beans. I could eat rice and beans every day. I could eat eggs and rice every day. Skytex, yes. Anything is better than nothing. Using wet wipes. I would do that too. Yeah, wet wipe down there. You got to make sure it doesn't start smelling. You know what I'm saying? Get that smell. Okay, you're asking me, Slosher. I don't think I know. Count Tecula. Look, I'm living that. I'm sorry you went through that because it's fucking rough, man. I will say that. It sucks. It sucks because you're fighting someone. It's like you're fighting someone that's not your spouse. And it's like taking over them and there's nothing you can do. It's horrible. Tricky, I agree with you. Gotta learn how to. I can't words tonight, Johan. I can't words at all. Tricky, I agree with you. How am I supposed to talk to my sister tonight? Red beans, rice, kielbasa. Ooh, that sounds so effing good. Healer, I believe that you love to cook. Aw, you're a good guy, Healer. I can't believe you had a wife pee on you and one cheat on you. That's terrible. Zillium. What's up, Spiky Madness? Welcome to the stream. Phil, you're so cute. Do you remember Yuki from Deadpool 2? How adorably cute she was. You're my Yuki. You are too damn adorable. Gonna grab my foot. And even kind of smart sometimes, says Mindless. Mindless also said nice things. I'm grabbing my foot. It's fine. It's fine. I can't English. I can't English. I can't math. Fire plus smoke plus meat. Oh, God, I just want a big old barbecue burger. I can make an egg sandwich. I can have a Marie Callender meal. Not sure. I have some stew. Ooh, I don't know why, old nerdy, but an egg sandwich just sounds so fucking good right now. I want that. Ooh, I want that. I was just thinking I want eggs on rice. I want like eggs and bacon or like eggs and Spam on rice. That sounds so good right now. Homemade split pea soup with ham and long rice? You guys are making me really hungry. It's making me really hungry. I can't eat anything after this. Thank you, Deadpool. Thank you guys for saying nice things to me, Deadpool and Mindless. You guys are all sweet. Okay. This is not one of those times, Mindless. I am not smart today. Spike, I'm sorry. You know what? I saw your name. I'm sad. It's insomnia week. Please forgive me. I don't sleep. I'm not sleeping at all. Zia just wants a huge slab of meat in her mouth. Tricky. You're not wrong, my friend. You're not wrong. Give me all the meat. Take me straight to Arby's. I want it. Oh, bacon and egg sandwich. Yeah, do that. Panini press, bread, meat, cheese, egg, best. Oh, yes. Do it. Y'all are turning me on right now. This is terrible. Egg, potato, cheese, and onions. Good night, Pepe. Slosher. Thank you so much for the super chat. Got a Canadian 5. He said, not knowing how to cook is inexcusable. I agree. You can watch videos of the best cooks alive, show you any skill you need for cooking, and demonstrate recipes. Slosher, you are absolutely right. And sorry, and I didn't even answer your question. I don't have any YouTube chefs that I regularly watch. I just follow recipes and I know how to cook to an extent. Like, I'm not an amazing gourmet chef, but I can cook food. Like, I can make a meal. I cook dinner not every night, but a lot of the nights. Most of the nights of the week, because I'm trying to save money. Egg salad sandwich on a fresh Kaiser roll with a sprig of lettuce and sweet Italian pepper sound good right now. Oh my God. This is killing me. I can't even eat anymore tonight. Sausage, egg, and cheese omelet is the best thing that I can make. Hey, that's something, Skytex. Yeah, but you can look up, I agree, Sasha, you can look up any video, and there are the best chefs in the world out there that have tutorials, following recipes, that also have videos you can watch along. Ooh, turkey burger, yes. Every man should know how to grill and make breakfast. Yes. Ooh, bulgogi. There's a girl I knew that shit on her boyfriend on accident and thought she smelt the pizza burning. Not sure why they were cooking pizza at the time. That's like one of my worst fears, okay? I've enjoyed anal. I like it. That sounded so brutal. But that's one of my worst fears, is I just don't want that to happen. How do you come back from that? You know what I mean? Thank you, Ryan. What's a Mississippi pot roast? That sounds like it would make a really good sandwich. Also, I've been thinking about it ever since you brought it up. I can't fucking wait for the turkey gobbler. I could get one at any time. I'm just saving it for Thanksgiving. Maybe I'll get one before Thanksgiving. Beef short ribs, braised red wine and stock with herbs and garlic tomorrow. Sizzle chest. You're definitely dicking someone down. B. Dylan Hollis and baking his stuff. Baking isn't a meal, though. No, baking's not a meal, Skytex, but I love baking. I like baking more than I like cooking. I used to bake and make stuff, like make fancy pies and shit all of the time. It sounds very sexual. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said it like that. I used to bake all the time. And then Nick was like, I'm getting fat. You have to stop baking. And I was also gaining weight because I love baking and I need someone to bake for. That's why I'm so excited to make these cookies. I like turkey burgers, Spike. I prefer beef burgers, of course, but I do. What are we clipping? Blue stroll. Shh. Yeah, that's true. You can get cheap cuts of meat, cook them slow so they become nice and tender. Put a lot of flavor into them, vegetables, a nice starch. Have it over rice. I eat stew over rice. Pineapple upside down cake. Leave the brown sugar blob alone. Don't spread it. Oh, no. That's actually a really good tip, Melissa. I love a good pineapple upside down cake, too. Holy fuck. You don't. Yeah, you don't come back from that. You don't come back from that. One time I was going on my girlfriend, she completely ripped ass in my face without warning. We broke up soon afterwards. WF, I don't blame you. How do you... He might enjoy it, but like, I just... No. Like, I just don't think there's any way to come back from that in a relationship. You know what I mean? Pot roast in the Discord food. Oh my God, I gotta go in Discord food. But I can't take the bakes and cooks. Bidet or detached shower head pulse before. Always. But still. What's up, Strange Lunatic? There's this female Hispanic chef on YouTube Watch. I don't ever make anything she makes. I just watch her because it's nice to look at. And she has a super great rec. Those are absolutely good reasons to watch YouTube channel. That's all I'm saying. So, I know. I'm so excited, Toasty. That's also my pig out day. All I'm going to do is get a turkey gobbler and pie. And I cannot fucking wait. I can't fucking wait. Pumpkin roll? What's a pumpkin roll, Tricky? Potato salad, cornbread, collard greens, baked mac and cheese, yellow rice, baked turkey. Oh my God, Toasty. That's amazing. That sounds so good. Pineapple upside down cake is so good. A crock pot is a dude's best friend. Throw in ingredients, turn on, go to work, come back to food. Boom. Just like that. Literally just like that. Hi, Mr. White. Hi, Psychotic Mongoose. Welcome to the stream. Cooking with Claudia, I watch her too. I think she's Mexican. Is that, I think Sasha said the same thing. Is it Cooking con Claudia? Maybe. I don't know. Okay. I still have, okay, I thought that was my sister. It was an 800 number, not an 808 number. I want to make sure I end. The only reason I want to end the stream tonight early, I'd probably keep going, or not early, but on time. I would probably keep going because I'm having fun. But when I haven't talked to my sister in like, it's been a few months. So I'm waiting for her to call. She said she would call back. If she doesn't, I'm going to be so upset. So I'm just going to leave it like this. Okay. Skytex, you know what's funny? I am like not a huge fan of pumpkin pie. I'll eat it, but it's never the pie that I go for. And it's never the pie that I like want to make or get. I always want like a fruit pie. Apple or cherry are my go-tos. Slasher, I will. I'll tell her that all of you guys said hi and that I have new suitors for her. You never had a pumpkin roll. Every grocer should have them this time of year. Fucking delicious. No, I've never had a pumpkin roll. I'm going to add that to the snack stream. Any cake can be an upside down cake if you piss off the cook. AKA me. Pineapple upside down cakes I love because they have those little cherries in them. My favorite part. One day, Zia, I'll make you my grandmother's 3-cheese baked macaroni and cheese with the toasted Italian breadcrumbs on top. Oh my God, Johan. All right, that sounds so fucking good. I love macaroni and cheese so much. It's one of my favorite foods of all time. I used to make Monte Cristo every weekend when my kids were young. I've never had a Monte Cristo. I'm sure she's good for her promises. Healer, I really hope she calls me back. I haven't talked to her in so long. So I have not yet tried those. I need to get it together and actually make some fucking protein balls. Pumpkin or pecan. I love pecan pie. So fucking good. Yeah, a good pecan. That was my mom's favorite pie. I will. 1 pumpkin pie plus 1 tub of Cool Whip equals 1 meal. Skytex. That's kind of honestly for me, Thanksgiving is just pie day. It's just I get excited to eat pie, and that's really all it is. I'm like, cool, yeah, Thanksgiving food because I love mac and cheese stuffing, mashed potatoes, turkey. Oh, it's great. Like I do enjoy it, but I can have just one very normal. What's the word I'm looking for here? Reasonable size serving of that kind of food and be totally cool with it. Hi, Blob, more chairs. And I can finish it and I can be like, that was great. I really enjoyed that. And I'm not overly full. And then I am immediately like, it's pie time. And I fucking go over to the pie and I will eat pie until I'm goddamn sick. I'll have like 2 or 3 slices of each flavor of pie. I love pie so much. So for me, Thanksgiving is just pie day. I'm like, this is my meal. Can't wait. Oh, brown sugar pretzels. Oh, that sounds so good right now. By the way, we finished all those pretzels you sent. They were so good. Healer, thank you so much for the super chat. Got 5 from Healer. He says, I'm hoping your next snack stream is going to be unforgettable. Did you buy stuff yet? No, not yet. I'm going to go probably on Saturday to the store and make sure I get everything I need for the peanut butter cookies and for the Skyline chili. I will not forget. I have to get all those things because it's going to be a really fun snack stream. And I'll see if I can find a pumpkin roll too. Maybe we'll work that in. So I can do Skyline chili, pumpkin roll, and the peanut butter cookies. And then like whatever other stuff. My favorite pie, Slosher, is cherry pie. I love cherry pie so much. Cherry, apple, blueberry, peach. What? Apple volcano pie? What is that? Doc Savage, thank you so much for the super chat. We got 5 from Doc Savage. He said, here's the cause. And remember, that light at the end of the tunnel just may be you. Good night.
Fuck yeah.
That was really nice. I don't know why I love that so much, but that light at the end of the tunnel just may be you thing like made me like, I don't know why, but I loved that. Thank you. Thank you so much. Tricky, have you been a member for 4 months? Tricky, thank you for supporting my heathen ass for 4 goddamn months. And you know what? Speaking of heathen ass, here it is. Heathen ass. He said, I did like it. You like cherry? Thank you. Thank you. Because most people tell me that's crazy, but cherry pie is so good. Bikini baking cooking stream when Tricky. In my old apartment, I used to do cooking streams and baking streams. I can't do that here because my kitchen's ugly, but whatever. I could get over it. It's fine. The camera won't reach downstairs to stream to the PC that's upstairs. That's the only thing. Slasher. Rim shot. Okay, sorry. Oh, you don't know it's an apple pie, but it's layered with several layers of apple and pie crust inside a volcano shape. What? How the fuck do I get my hands on one of those? Why have I never seen one of those anywhere? No, I've never had that. I need it. Okay. All right. I'll call back in a little bit. We got probably an oncoming train, Ryan. Yeah, so that's the only thing. I can't reach into the kitchen downstairs. But the baking streams were actually really fun. I could maybe do like a baking video. It just wouldn't be live. So I wouldn't get to interact, which I want to interact. That's why it's so fun. Cherry crumble pie. Rhubarb pie, I don't know if I've ever had. Cherry crumble. That's the one. That's the S tier one. Saw, thank you so much for the super chat. I don't know why I said it like that. Saw. So thank you so much for the $2 super chat. He said, I'm glad you liked that and the kettle corn. I liked that kettle corn a lot too, Saw, and I didn't think I would because I was like, it's sweet and salty. I don't know if I'm going to like, but I actually really liked it. It was really good. My aunt makes them. It's genius. All right. I got to figure out these pies. So one time of day, Nick lets you out of the kitchen. Yeah, Sasha, I only come up out of the kitchen to stream, and he buys me bikinis, and he's like, get sluttier. And he's like, I could cook and bring back what I made. That's true. Or I could just cook before the stream and bring it up. Hi, Black Button. Yeah, I could do that. Key lime. I love key lime pie. Oh, fuck yeah. Key lime pie is great. Banana cream pie is really good. Lemon meringue is good, but I want more lemon, less meringue. I'd rather have a lemon meringue pie that's like this much lemon with like a thin, because I like the meringue, but I don't need that much of it. You know what I mean? The man is a genius. Sasha, I know. He figured it out. Oh, Mr. White, make some cherry crumble, post in the Discord so I can drool over it. Huckleberry? Oh, Toasty, don't type too much. I'm sorry, now I'm going to make everyone go get cherry pie. I'm sorry, Count Tecula. Huckleberry pie is one of my all-time favorites. Never had it until I took a trip to Glacier National Park in Montana. Fucking good. I've never had a huckleberry pie. That sounds fucking awesome. Good night, Toasty. Hi, David. Oh, David, welcome to the stream. You made it. We're about to end in just like a minute here, but you made it. Thank you. Yeah, more lemon is better. They need more lemon, less meringue, but ricotta pie, I've never had one of those. Strawberry rhubarb, I'm not crazy about the rhubarb. I could take that or leave that. Strawberry rhubarb's okay, but I like a good peach pie. Blueberry crumble's another really good one. What else? I make a really good chocolate tofu pie. And I know that sounds weird, but it's awesome. Key lime pie is an acquired taste? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I love it, though. All I'm saying is cooking food with no fan interaction sounds like a YouTube series. Actually, you know what? It could be. Boysenberry pie? I've had boysenberry jam, but not boysenberry pie. Or Snickers pie. Oh, my God. I've made a black and white pie before that was really good. I've also made a peanut butter pie that was pretty fucking awesome. Terracotta pie. Ricada, thank you. He said, bye, Zia. I had to dip before the change. Nice socks. Oh, does that mean that you missed Christmas card then? If you're not leaving, guys, we'll do one more Christmas card. Just cause. Just because. It's Christmas card time. And also because my sister's calling. Yay! Merry Christmas! Make sure everything's still in there, right? Everything's all good? We're good? Okay, we're good. I've never heard of a fapper pie, but that sounds like it's a pie of jizz. That sounds like a pie of jizz. Custard pie is really good, though. I like custard pie. I would try that. Try a little Cuda pie. Tucson. She bought me an frozen fruit drink. Wait, their flavor of the month this month is cherry cider. Whole cherries in it. God damn, that sounds amazing. Oh, flapper. I didn't remember fapper pie. I was like, oh, that sounds so good. 6 hours. Outlaw 2, you're getting so close. Italian cheesecake made with graham cracker crust made with ricotta. Oh. You know what? I've never had Italian cheesecake. No brown eyes. Got to make sure. I've got the jiggle. It's a good little jiggle in there. Okay, I have to end the stream because I helped, Mr. White. Thank you, Philium. Little Cuda pie. What's up, Chet? Because if my sister calls, I want to make sure I can answer it and not get her in trouble. Zia has pink eye. It's not a brown eye, ladies and gentlemen. It's a pink eye. All right. Yeah. I'm going to put laundry away and I'm going to talk to my little sister and I will give you guys an update on everything that she says. I want to thank you guys again for getting me 2 Christmas cards. This was the second Christmas card in a row. There's 2 Christmas cards in a row. And as Saw says, it was the 69th Bikini and the 18th Bikini in a row, I think. Something like that. I think so. Stuffing muffins. I gotta do it. What can we fix? I forgot what I said already. Oh, Lord, my brain. I'm going to thank everybody for the super chats. I know I do this every time. If it's annoying, you guys can let me know. I can just thank the big ones. I just want to thank everybody. I don't know. Maybe I'll get to a point where I can't keep doing this, but you guys are just so great. Oh, I did thank for that. I almost forgot about that. Backhand, thank you so much for the Australian 10. Salahus with 5. Slosher with the Canadian 28. 20 from Mr. Nick Ricada. 5 from Slosher. 2 from James. 5 from James. Another 20 from Mr. Nick Ricada. 10 from Tricky. 20 from Matt Amos. 10 from Nick. Another 10 from Nick. Somebody with 10. Matt Amos with another 10. Tricky coming in hot with the 50. Coming in hot with 50 from Tricky and then 58 from Saw. That was 2 pink boys in a row. And that got us well over. 20 from Joe Geek. Aw, and then we had some members. Salty Doghouse. 2 from Salty Doghouse. 20 from Johan to get us to Christmas card. 5 from Matt Amos. Canadian 5 from Slosher. Another Canadian 5 from Slosher. 5 from Healer. 5 from Doc Savage. Doc Savage. Tricky has been a member, a heathen, for 4 entire months. It's very exciting. Saw for 2. Y'all were awesome. Yeah, I'm trying to read. Oh, my lack of Italian cheesecake. Thank you, Johan. Yes, I have to try Italian cheesecake. I don't know why I'm married to an Italian, and I've been on the East Coast for how long now, and I haven't had an Italian cheesecake. David. And then we end the stream with David, a gold boy from David. David, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. He said, get Nick's Speedo ready. We'll get Nick to bend over and do Christmas card. Are you guys ready? I'll make sure he shaves his butt. Don't worry. Don't worry. David, thank you so much for that. You guys are awesome. You guys are so awesome. Thank you for making this stream so much fun. I know I was a little bit of a mess and I'm a little bit because this is just the time where I don't sleep, but it's fine. And so my brain isn't working, but y'all are you're very good to me. You guys are too good to me. You're patient with me and you laugh with me and you joke with me and you make this a lot of fun. I'll tell my little jailbird sister hi from all the heathens, Tricky. Thank you. Oh, and then Chrissy is starting now. This is absolutely perfect. Okay. I love all of you. Thank you guys so much for supporting me. Seriously, it means everything. I'm going to try not to go on my crazy rants at the end where I'm just like, and I love you guys so much. But just know that I do. And yeah, Just know that I do. Yep. Calm down, Zia. It's fine. I'll see you guys on Saturday on Cody's channel. If you guys aren't subscribed to Camelot, it's Camelot 331. Saturday night, Camel Thoughts. We'll hopefully have some fun guests on Saturday night. But if not, Cody and I always have fun. We make it a party. It's a great time. I absolutely love it. I look forward to it every goddamn week. 10 p.m. Eastern. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. I'm trying to get to 10,000 subs. That is my big goal. And we've been getting a lot of new wonderful people coming in. So thank you to everybody who supports and watches my streams. And I will see you guys Saturday. And then Sunday is a snack stream. We're having SkyLand chili, peanut butter cookies, homemade, and hopefully a pumpkin roll. And I think I got a couple more things down there to try. And oh, I love that everybody wants to say hi to my little sister. I hope she heals and that we're rooting for her. That was really nice, Johan. I'm really glad that I saw that before I ended the stream. Oh, yeah, and happy Veterans Day. Oh, my God. And I know there's some veterans in the chat. Thank you guys so much for your service and for everything that you've done for this country. We're very, 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 very lucky to have people like you. Thank you. You guys are fantastic. Okay, I'm going to end the stream. Hold on. I know how to do this. Here it is. Good night, you guys. I love you. Bye.